Hey, hey, welcome back. All right, so Capricorns, before I even turned on this camera, I was singing that George Strait, I think it was George Strait song. Um, that was in my chair after all. Love that song, but it's definitely like it's great lyrics. It's a very witty song. It's nicely written, um, but it's definitely about somebody who's like pretending that an individual is sitting in their chair, but in truth, by the end of the song, you realize that wasn't true. That was just like their icebreaker because they wanted to walk up and talk to this woman, and it's very lovely, but it's like sung as if the two are having conversation. You can hear the nervousness and the stumbling and stuff, and it's a great song. But that was in my head. I haven't heard that song in years and years and years. And it might be just called The Chair, but that was in my head. So I don't know if this is going to be a love story, but I was just going for anything, whatever the greatest and highest good message might be. We have the Fool, we have the Five of Discs, and we have the Lovers in the reverse. Okay. We have got somebody who is literally aching. This has been a long time. You see the length of the beard, the length of the hair. This is somebody who hasn't been either around their Capricorn in a long time, or this could be Capricorn longing for, and I'm hearing Tom Jones, for the green, green grass of home. But we have the Lovers in the reverse. This is somebody who, to me, they are about to do something, that maybe doesn't even make sense because they're like, I know you don't want me anymore, Capricorn. I know, but I still miss you, and I'm about to just go ahead and like either have a meltdown, have a breakdown, reach out and call, show up. This could be like somebody's headed for a drunk dial because it's like I just can't help it. I just miss Capricorn so much. I just miss my person so much. I know they don't love me or want me anymore, but I'm about to go ahead and reach out anyway because I'm tired of missing this person. I gotta say that. It feels like our character says, I know you don't want me, but I just missed you and I had to hear your voice. Like that kind of thing is what's about to happen. Um, Queen of Cups. I almost feel like this is somebody who's totally caught in reminiscing of the past. Now I'm hearing Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl. Um, when we used to standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind, I don't know, the rainbow wall, something like that. Um, there's there's something about like they have all these good memories back when like you used to love me, back when you used to care about me. There's something here like they're lost in the good sweet memories, and it's not that they think that there's love still waiting for them. It's just that they remember how good it was. They remember how much tenderness there was. That is what they're longing for right now. But I feel like this is somebody from a long time ago pining for Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this could be the reverse. Of course, it could be Capricorn is feeling that way, but it could just be Capricorn's like, yeah, I remember them. They made me cry about 1,000 tears. But you know what? Over all this time, my tears turned to diamonds, right? I didn't just stay sad. I turned into something, more brilliant. I turned into a queen. I turned into somebody that wasn't just a loving queen. I got really grounded, really rooted. Look, this always is a melancholy queen to me. I mean, obviously she has tears but they are turning into diamonds. But her eyes still carry that wound. And then the rest of her has like grown, of course, but grown into almost like a different person. This would be Capricorn, but I really feel like this is somebody who once upon a time, I don't know who they were toward Capricorn in the past, if they were, a good partner, if they were not much of a lover, if they just wanted what made them feel nice, but they didn't reciprocate. But this is somebody from a long time ago who's never loved or been loved by anyone the way they feel like Capricorn loved them. But they remember Capricorn and how much Capricorn gave, how much emotion Capricorn shared with them. Capricorn, on the other hand, may say, I remember how much you made me cry. I remember how much I had to, like turn my tears into something better. And knowing you changed me forever. That's what this looks like. Like Capricorn has a very different storyline. Like, because I knew you, it changed me forever. We have the Hierophant, we have the Moon. If this, look, I'm just going to say it bluntly. This person wishes that they were married to Capricorn. I don't know where they've been all this time, but they, in the big scheme of their life, Capricorn is the most real thing they ever came across. Capricorn is the most meaningful relationship. And even if they did not handle this relationship with grace or with maturity, somehow, unbelievably, in their subconscious, there was some kind of like awareness that Capricorn is the love of my life. Capricorn is the person, has always been, will always be my person. I knew it when I first met Capricorn. I knew it all that time ago. Capricorn, I've never loved anybody like this before or since. Capricorn is the person that they married in their heart, even though I don't even know if this person was around very much. But this is something about like, maybe they've taken this long to get into this awakening, because this can be that Hierophant card, by the way, Taurus and Pisces coming through. But this is almost like maybe they took this much time to get to their higher self being able to admit this. Maybe what has been buried inside of them has bubbled up finally, at least into their heart space. And they're like, oh my God, I am aching. I am aching for my Capricorn. No, I didn't marry them, but I did in my heart. They were the love of my life. But I don't know. Maybe they know that they made Capricorn cry. I don't know. With the Six of Pentacles, I will say this comes across as like fairly convenient that whatever else has happened in this time elapse from when they were with Capricorn once upon a time, and then all this span of time that they haven't been with Capricorn, but now they're having this awakening, for them, it's like whatever the gap of missing time is, they don't even think about that. For them, what's really real is, oh my God, Capricorn's always been the one for me. That's where their mind is. I mean, these are two major arcana. This is the only like reality that is sinking in for them right now. That is why they're inspired. I don't even know if they can hold themselves back, honestly. The Fool is, they sometimes just take this like crazy leap forward without thinking, because they're going off of autopilot right now, which is, I miss Capricorn. I've always loved Capricorn. I just want Capricorn. They loved me. I loved them. They're the one for me. They've always been the one for me. And for them, it's like nothing else matters. There isn't even any other story in their life that is this bright. So to them, this is where their mind is. They're ready to just give. I just want to be in a connection with Capricorn where I give to them and they give to me. I just want their arms around me. I just want to be in a lover's connection. I want to build. I want to be married to them. I want to share a life with them. Anything else that's happened in between this time, they're like pulling a blank slate, because Capricorn's the most real thing there is to them. But I got to say, this one card makes me think Capricorn may have a very different perspective of this person at this point, and a very different memory of what went on. Capricorn may not have the same like, oh my God, I just miss them so much. It'd be so great to be back with them. I'm not going to say that Capricorn comes across like that at all. Let's just, universe, what's a message for Capricorn? Because I think Capricorn's about to hear from this person. We have a Four of Pentacles in the reverse. First off, I think that the message here is that this person, who I'm going to say was very aloof and held back all their emotions, and maybe held back from giving and held back from being in a relationship with Capricorn. This is just the heads up that Capricorn, like, they're coming in and they're not holding anything back anymore. If Capricorn's about to get a drunk dial from them, they're about to get some kind of a sudden reach out from this person. It could be like a version of them Capricorn's never seen before. It's them talking and possibly crying and saying all these kinds of emotions, all these kinds of things that they never said, all the things that were hidden before in their chest, in their heart. Everything's coming out now. And it's just kind of like, whoa, heads up, Capricorn. This person's about to spill everything. everything that they held back, maybe 4 years or 3.5 years amount of stuff. I just say that because they are, you know, for 2 years is definitely silence. And then, you know, they're still trying to balance in that third year. And now in the fourth year, it's kind of like, this is getting pretty ridiculous now. I feel like we've got a couple years back, probably not just months, not for all that hair to be so long on that Five of Pentacles card that we saw. There's also this encouragement for Capricorn to not let any of their peace be rattled or shattered, but Capricorn's already moved into a calmer energy, right? If somebody wants to come in and spill their guts and tell Capricorn everything they've ever felt they didn't say before, the universe is at least saying, Capricorn, don't let any of this rock your canoe. But if you want to hear what this person has to say, and if any of the things that they have to say make you happy, and I say that because Capricorn's in yellow. Yellow is a very happy color. It's also a very conversational color. So if there's any element of Capricorn, you know, wanting to listen to this person, wanting to hear them out, this says stay calm, keep your peace. But if it makes you happy to hear this person spill all of this, if you're intrigued, if you want to hear what they have to say, you can hear what they have to say, and it still doesn't have to upset you in any way, shape, or form. Capricorn, there is a way to listen and receive the very heartfelt energy and also still recognize this person might be my karmic, or they were karmic. This is a King of Wands in the reverse. This King of Wands in the reverse is either who Capricorn dealt with once upon a time, and perhaps this person is not that anymore, or perhaps they actually still are. And yet we can still listen and hear them out and still just be untouched by, you know, what they're having to say. Okay, I get it. Yes, they're so in love with me. I'm the one they've always loved. But I also know that there's somebody who it's always about them first, last, and always. And that could still be their behavior. Or it's that Capricorn will have to discern, is that their behavior? Are they just the kid who now all of a sudden wants the candy? You know, and now they're like, I love the candy. I want the candy. I think Capricorn can discern this, hear them out, listen to all this, not be upset by any of it. It's almost like Capricorn would need to step back a bit and compartmentalize and say, okay, let me listen carefully for what elements are very true, what elements are coming from a selfish or karmic pattern person, or what elements are like a changed individual. There's probably going to be a mixed bag. This Seven of Cups says Capricorn can digest this in a lot of different ways, but it also says that there's a lot of different things. Like two things can be true at the same time. We could have somebody who does have possibly a selfish, you know, they want what they want when they want it. I want to be loved now. Oh my God, I miss your arms around me. I want that. I want that. And yet they can also genuinely love Capricorn. They can also have not been aware of how to, you know, give love to someone until this point in time. But they could still have a selfish streak. You know, just because somebody can love us, they can also still be quite selfish. Two things can exist at the same time. And I feel like this is going to be a mixed bag. And if anything, the universe is just saying, Capricorn does not have to turn around and say, okay, now I guess I have to be with them because they want me. Gosh, no. But sometimes understanding and hearing somebody out might be, like I said, Capricorn's in bright yellow. This could actually be nice for Capricorn. It does not have to shake their world. It does not have to say, now turn around and go get back with them. It says, I can consider different things and weigh and compartmentalize my own emotions and listen to what this person has to say, and maybe understand them a little bit better, maybe understand myself a little bit better, and maybe consider, what do I want to do before making a preconceived decision. See, Messenger of Swords says there's actually still maybe more dialogue that Capricorn might want to have or listen to or observe, or this is sometimes about gathering information. I would like to understand more. So I don't know. This all says Capricorn might want to hear this person out. It may go a long way to like explaining some mysteries of the past. It may go a long way to helping Capricorn understand this person, understanding who they are, why they are the way they are. And even understanding that this person, I mean, the one thing that is true throughout this whole thing is that Capricorn is the only person that they feel this way about. Capricorn is like the person of their life, the one person that when they're having some kind of growth phase, some kind of connection to their higher self, Capricorn is the person that their higher self has identified as somebody so important to them. And if this person says Capricorn is this important to me, and Capricorn's like, how interesting, I'm that important to them that I'm the only person that they have had this growth pattern with, even if I still see them as a karmic, still stuck in a selfish behavior, but I've impacted them that much. Let me just ask myself, what do I want to do with this information? Is this just like, God, that feels nice to know that I made such a positive impact? Is it nice to see some growth in them? Does it feel good to hear that they genuinely love me? And I actually think that that's true, even if I still don't want to get back with them, even if I still find them to be a selfish individual. I'm the one person that they have more emotion for than anybody else. Some of that might be just something for Capricorn to turn over in their mind, because it may lead them to other, contemplations, other breakthroughs, other senses of awareness. We have a Messenger of Cups. It may also, giving this person space to maybe communicate to Capricorn, could finally come around to them either finally being able to give an apology that maybe will go a long way, or it'll be Capricorn realizes this person, it's always going to be a woe is them story. They want a do-over, but they still don't get it, do they? They love me, they want me, but they want me the way a kid wants candy. They don't really want to earn it. They just want to get the candy. I'm sorry, this could still go either way. But what I would say is that this is the most important card here for our Capricorn. And she's smiling. She's content. She's almost kind of chuckling, going, oh my God, this person, I get it. They're nuts about me. But my God, they want what they want, don't they? I just feel like there is this one element in all of this where if Capricorn didn't know that this person is quite head over heels with them, and for somebody who maybe was kind of selfish before, or maybe quite disconnected from their higher self before, this could be a massive breakthrough for them. And that somehow might still go a long way for Capricorn, like, to heal or to understand their behavior a little bit better. And understanding something, illuminating other people's behavior can go a long way sometimes to helping us heal our own heart. If we felt like somebody had been callous with us or something, maybe Capricorn's going to recognize, I don't know if they were being callous or if that's just the way they operated. They're just very disconnected because this person is having these breakthroughs. But I don't really know if this means Capricorn is going to say, look, they do love me the only way they've known how to love anybody. I get it. I'm more important to them than most. Maybe that'll be enough for Capricorn to say, and so now I want to deal with them again. Or it'll just be enough for Capricorn to say, that just healed a lot of pain that I felt over this. I get them better now. No, I'm not taking them back, but I'm at peace with all of this now. I know, this just feels very cathartic for Capricorn. All right, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribe.